During odd moments, Liza puts a button on a string into her mouth and pulls on the string while keeping the button pressed against her teeth. Why? I'll say that again. During odd moments, Liza puts a button on a string into her mouth and pulls on the string while keeping the button pressed against her teeth. Why?
This sounds like something to do with sewing. No? Right? That's just what I assume.
Odd moments. Feels like odd is a charged word in that sentence. I'm going full quiz bowl here. What's an odd moment? Is it hourly? Could it be a cuckoo clock? I don't know why I said that way. Is Liza a person?
Well, Liza has a mouth.
Well, this question was sent in by someone with the handle Liza Bird. So my suspicion is that either Liza is a person or Liza is a bird.
But do birds have teeth?
I think if it were a bird, we would be using the word beak and whatever you call those ridge things that some birds have instead of teeth. So my suspicion would be that Liza is human.
Human.
Liza person. Okay.
Human, okay.
I just want all of us to be on the same page as to what Liza is doing, which is button on a string in the mouth. And then pulling. And then the button is on the other side of the mouth.
Yeah, button behind the teeth, on the back of the teeth.
Oh.
Thread spitting out is what I'm imagining.
Oh, okay. Not like button horizontal, like a chip.
See, this is why we need to be on the same page. Which one is correct? Is it the chip?
Okay, well, one sounds more painful.
It's a button. How painful could it be?
I don't know if you're like pulling on your teeth.
Words said immediately before disaster.
Are they trying to get a tooth out?
With a button?
Is Liza a child?
Oh! Yoink!
But you just tie it around the teeth.
What does a button do?
None of you have the correct placement of the button yet. It is not a chip, and it is not behind the teeth.
On the tongue? Under the tongue? On the roof of the mouth? Where else do you put it? In the cheek? I just listed all the places.
Front of the teeth.
Front of the teeth.
But how do you keep it pressed? I guess you could do it with your finger.
Okay, I'm assuming it has something to do with sewing. Because, like, you do a weird amount of mouth stuff with sewing.
Do you?
That's what I thought, but is that weird? But is that weird, though? Is that an
lick
odd?
the string to put it in
You have to wet the thread. There's a lot of, like, you could bite stuff to cut it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mouth stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you. But is that odd? Do people have button devices?
So by odd moments, it's whenever she has some spare time.
A hobby?
I love to put buttons and strings in my mouth.
Oh, God, a vet's worst nightmare.
How are you imagining that she's holding this in? Because, like I say, button on string, button in front of teeth.
Either her lips are closed or she's using her fingers to keep the button pressed against her teeth.
Or string is attached to the back of the throat.
Oh, no. Oh. Quick loop around the dangly bit at the back there.
Oh, no.
Wait a second.
We're waiting.
What if the string is a safety precaution, okay? What if you need to put the button on the string so that you don't accidentally swallow the button, okay? There's holes in the button, right? What if it's a breathing exercise?
That is close, Melissa.
Wait, what?
Is it a whistle?
Oh, my gosh.
What was that about whistling? Who said that?
I said, like, is it like a whistle? Because, like, there are, like, holes.
That's close. Again,
It's a musical instrument. It's something to do with the music. You know how, like, wind instruments have those that you have to, like, suck on a little bit of wood for some reason? You know, the reeds? It's like, you just got to do some weird stuff to play instruments sometimes. And this is just one of those things. So, is it a harp?
You were so close other than harp. Why would it be a harp, Taha? Why do you play the harp with your mouth?
Listen, I'm not a harpist.
Any other brass? What is it? A brass instrument?
Yes, it is a brass instrument.
Oh, like a clarinet or a tuba?
Saxophone.
I mean, Lisa's actually a French horn player.
Okay.
A French horn.
Yes.
No.
Nice.
No. She is French and she's a horn player.
So, why would a French horn player put a button between their lips and teeth and pull on the string while trying to hold it in?
Lip strengthening.
Oh, is she training her lip strength to be
Yes.
able to hold? Wow.
Whoa, so it's like weightlifting for the mouth.
Yes, it is.
What?
Is the string attached to weights? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
The string, she's just pulling on it and
Right.
I
essentially
don't think you need
fighting.
to wait. I think you can probably use your strength of your hand.
She's fighting her own lips by pulling the string away and trying to strengthen her embouchure,
That's so
which is the mouth shape that woodwind players, brass players, flautists will use to play their instruments.
That's so cool.
That is so cool.
And you asked adult or child, this is question sender Liza says, I trained this way when I was learning French horn in middle school.
Whoa,
Wow.
dedicated.
What?
That is the most committed 12-year-old.
She did embouchure training during performing seasons as a break from actual playing or as a way to get my lip back after taking some time off from playing.
I didn't know that you had muscles in your mouth.
What?
like a muscle that you can strengthen, you know? Like, do you have muscles in your hands that you strengthen?
Every muscle you can strengthen.
Like,
Yeah.
can you strengthen your fingertip pads?
Yes. Rock climbing.
Yeah.
This is the thing to train your fingertip strength.
No,
What?
I don't like this.
What's that, Sabrina? You're holding
It's
up a
a-
thing.
it's
I'm
like
going to need you to, audio describe that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm holding I think it's called an ergo pill, and it's like basically a portable hangboard, a portable mini hangboard that you use for rock climbing. This is used for rehab for your finger strength.
So it's it's wood with stuff carved into it, and you can just, it's a grip hold for wherever you happen to be.
Yes, exactly.
So you can rock climb performatively. Anywhere you go.
Exactly.
You have a
I
grip
could just,
that you can be like,
there's a little piece of string attached to it. I could wrap it over a door frame and just hang out.
Wow.
So yes, woodwind and brass players may sometimes put a button on a string into their mouths, pull on the string to strengthen their embouchure. The Lateral Producers Club is at lateralcast.com if you would like more lateral, fewer adverts, and to support the show.